Hi, Mark Rogers here. Safe Money Matters, and it's always a joy to be looking for news that will impact or may impact your retirement. There's nothing worse than getting surprises when you're in retirement from the world that is changing around you, and more importantly, those that are in their 50s and 60s should be planning on specific topics so that their surprises are minimized in the future. Today, let's take up Medicare. I'd like to go through Medicare, just a quick snippet. Medicare continues to change as we go along here. Just minor changes. This is coming out from MSN.com, and I'd like to look at a few of these changes that they're highlighting. There's about 12 of them in the article. We're not going to go over 12. I'm just going to cherry pick a few of the top ones here. And so with that, let's get into the Part B premium increase. And if you're already familiar with Medicare, you're getting a Medicare premium that you have to pay. And basically it's saying that it's increasing to $174 here in 2024. It's a rise from $164 and change, okay? So we find that in retirement that these Medicare Part B premiums, which everyone must pay for the outpatient, that is going up a little bit there as well. The Part A deductible and coinsurance. Why now that has got that Medicare Part A deductible. You know, when I do this with my friends and family and clients, I go through a Medicare 101. So this is old news for them. But Part A is your hospitalization. It's seeing an increase from $1,600 in 2023 to $1,632. So just up a smidge or two on the Part A deductible. All right. Now, changes in Part D premiums for high earners. Now, remember, if you're making high income, there's something called IRMA, and you want to be very cognizant of that as you roll into retirement as to what you're going to pay. There is income means testing going on for both your Part B premiums and your Part D premiums. But here it's saying there are adjustments to the income-related monthly adjustment amounts for IRMA for Part D. So basically, if you're making high income, there's going to be some adjustments there. Starting in 2024, the maximum out-of-pocket expenses for Part D drugs are capped. All right, that's all good. So IRMA is going to be in place for the high income earners. Watch out for that. Another Part D catastrophic coverage changes. Significant changes have been made in the Part D catastrophic coverage phase. The 5% coinsurance requirement for Part D enrollees in this phase has been eliminated, and plans are now required to pay a larger share of the total drug costs above the catastrophic threshold. So interesting enough is that some of that consumer-based stuff is being taken away. Companies are now being forced to pay for it as well. Increase access to low-income subsidy. So if you're in the low-income category, it's now this low-income subsidy is now available to those who are previously only qualified for a partial subsidy. So that's interesting. Basically, this change is anticipated to improve access to affordable prescription drug coverage for approximately 300,000 low-income individuals. All right. Adjustments in the Part D deductibles. And so that Part D deductible has changed in 2024. It's gone from $505 to $545 along the way. Medigap supplement adjustments. The deductibles for high deductible plans F and G have risen, as have the out-of-pocket maximums for plan K and L. Listen, this is one of my favorite plans. That high deductible G plan's a favorite plan. So anyway, it's a little minor change going on there. And so with the introduction of new Part D vaccines at no cost. Okay, so now we have, starting in 2024, more vaccines into the Part D are available at no cost, enhancing preventative health measures for Medicare enrollees. These would be the vaccines that would be, Part D is when you're going down to the drugstore. Largely that's what it is, versus if you're in the doctor's office, why that may be falling into Part B as in boy. Part D is listed here as well. Okay. Changes to Medicare Advantage. We don't have time to take that up, but if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, that's the route those go. There are changes that are going on, a lot of changes with those Medicare Advantage plans and Part D plans. Here it says Medicare Advantage plans have seen an average payment increase, and various plan changes may occur, including adjustments to premiums, networks, and drug formularies. Folks, that is very true about Medicare Advantage plans. Okay, so with that, it's always a joy to bust in and take a look at the news that you can use so that you're able to avoid having to pay a lot of out-of-pocket expenses. This is just on the Medicare phase. Join me for the other news that we roll out with other risks that are taking place for retirees, and we look to avoid those risks. We look to mitigate those risks utilizing some pretty uncommon types of methodologies. And so with that, that's Mark Rogers here, wrapping up the retirement news here for April 2024, and we'll see you on the next one.